Hello everyone, my name is Taylor, and today I'm going to be showing you my updated level 150 ice build. So ice is a really tough school because unlike most other schools, it really got hurt by the merciless changes, and it already had a disadvantage in like the way you would build ice, but it did not get any better. That being said, ice is still very good in circumstances. It's just that some of the options aren't exactly free to play friendly. So I'm going to get into a ice build. So let's look at my stats. So as you will quickly notice, my stats are, well, not nearly as stunning as some of my other schools immediately. I have 11.5k health, 152 damage, 50 resist, 31 accuracy, 549 crit, 426 block, 31 pierce, and 600 pip conversion, and 102 power pip, 119 shadow pips. So let's look at my gear. For the hat, I am running Dragoon set for ice. I'll show you a merciless build here in a moment, but I am running Dragoons still. I have only 2 pieces. I could get the third, and my stats would basically increase the damage by 3 and lose 2 pips. But I'll explain what that looks like. The stat sheet would look like if I have perfect stuff in a moment. So merciless ice cloak. The reason I'm running this is just because the robe gives such high damage. For the boots, we're running the Dragoon Icy boots. For the wand, Merciless Ice Wand. For the Athame, the Merciless Ice Athame. For the amulet, I'm running the Uber amulet. This is the crafted version. This is from Caramel. You could certainly run the Merciless Ice Talisman, or to get those a little bit higher damage, you run the Dragoon amulet, but something I do not have, which could give you 3 more damage. For the ring, I have the Merciless Ice Ring. For the vet, I have a weaker pet than I could. If I had a better pet, I would gain 2 resist and 1 damage. But I recommend getting a double triple with a mighty, which would take it up to 11, 7, 7, 11, and 6 for the stat sheet. For the mount, doesn't really matter. If you can get a mount that gets pierce or damage, that would be awesome. Or get a Frilosaur combo here, you get a bunch of damage off that. For the deck, I'm running the Supreme Ancient One deck. This one gives block and pip conversion, and I have the accuracy jewel socketed onto it. So quickly, what would my stats look like if I had the correct pet, but also Dragoon amulet? Well, my resistance would come out to the exact same because I gain 2 resist from the pet, but lose 2 resist from going to Dragoon's amulet. However, I would gain 3 damage. On top of that, I gain a substantial amount of pip conversion. So you might be wondering, what about Merciless? Well, I'll show you what a Merciless build looks like. A Merciless build, you're going to be running 10.6k health, 151 damage, 60 resist, so the big resistance upgrade, but your accuracy is going to be sitting at 19. With a 1% chance to fizzle your normal spells, a 6% chance to fizzle your not-modern spells, and even worse, a 11% chance to fizzle your stun. 545 crit, pretty much the same crit. Higher block, 545 block, 31 pierce here, 541 pip conversion, and 100% power pip. This is definitely up to a little bit of change here. So hat, Merciless hat. Unfortunately, Armor of the Cold-Hearted. Alternatively, you can run the Highlands robe. This is going to be pretty similar. You're going to lose 1 resist, you're going to gain a lot of damage, but you're going to lose even more accuracy. So this is kind of the trade-off we're looking at when we go to here. And I can continue to recommend more Highland stuff, but the more Highland stuff that gets recommended, the more that your stats suffer, and it doesn't really fix any of the problems. Your accuracy is still super low. Your pip chance is higher though, so you could run, get away with some weird stuff if you got a mount, but the more damage you get, the more pay to win you need to have. So that's really unfortunate. So back to the Merciless build, we're going to be running the Armor of the Cold-Hearted, Merciless boots, you're going to be running the Merciless wand, Athame, I'm still running Delightful amulet here, ring, same pet, same everything, except you're going to be running a deck with a pip jewel socket. My stats are a little off because I don't have this with Pip Jewel, but as you can see, this setup is it's certainly viable, but you're definitely going to be giving up something. So this is kind of up to you what you choose. This build is pretty much capped at a lower damage though, and so if you give up 10 resist, you're going to be guaranteed good accuracy and a little bit higher damage with the Dragoons. So for the PvP build, this is what your stats are going to look like at 11k health, pretty similar to the other build. And I just thought I'd mention the other build is technically fine in PvP, but the resist is a little low. And also this build is extremely play to win, so there's that. Damage 148, resistance is 67, accuracy is 33, crit is 434, block will be 896, or 698, excuse me. Only 24 pierce, you can definitely fix that with the pet. 700 pip conversion, 100% power pip, 111 shadow pip. So what am I running for this? I'm running full Highlands. Highlands hat, Highlands boot, robe, Highlands boots. Ice, you're going to be playing a game of how much Highlands can you get. You can certainly get away with having less, so if I run the Merciless boots, my stats are still pretty good. I'm still at perfect accuracy, still at higher damage numbers in fact, although that's not that relevant for PvP. Can run Merciless armor too. You're going to be getting similar things, high accuracy, high resist. Basically, as long as you have some piece of Merciless, you're going to be doing fine. Although the accuracy and pip may suffer if you're going to run only one piece of Highlands. You're going to be running Merciless robe and boots. This is probably the cheapest option. You're going to need accuracy on a pet, so keep that in mind. The less play to win you have, the more need for a pet change. For the pet, I don't have a PvP pet on Ice, but just with many other PvP pets, you'd want Ice Stealer, Proof and Defy no matter what, and then you want Armor Breaker, and depending on what set you want, you might want Ice Shot, or Ice Sniper, excuse me, or another Pierce talent, or another talent Maycast wise. That's up to you. And just like all the other builds, we're running Merciless Wand, Merciless Athame, Merciless Amulet will be the amulet I'm showcasing here because it Mastery Amulets, of course, in PvP. Merciless Ring, same tech pet as I showcased, and then the 15% accuracy deck here. Anyway, if this video helped you out in any way, a like and subscribe would really be appreciated. I plan on getting my balanced video out soon, and after that, there's still some fun stuff to come. Anyway, that'll be all from me, and goodbye.